Desiree's Dream. Chapter 20. Getting ready for the map adventure. The sun hung low, casting an amber glow over the landscape. Desi sat on the porch, Beauregard by her side, his tail wagging in rhythm with the approaching wagon. She felt content as she watched the familiar sight of the wagon bumping along, but something was different today. Alex, usually a man of measured pace, urged the old gray mare forward with an eagerness that made Desi's heart skip a beat. Dust swirled in the wake of the speeding wagon, a testament to his haste. As he drew closer, Desi noticed a wildness in his eyes. His face was smudged with the day's toil, but it only added to his rugged allure. With a flourish, Alex reined in the horse at the hitching post, the wagon coming to a halt with a creak. He leaped down, his boots hitting the ground with purpose. Desi felt his excitement as Alex strode towards her, the wind carrying the scent of cotton and hard work. A quick, affectionate kiss landed on her cheek, and he joined her on the porch, his breath coming in short gasps. Desi's hand reached his shoulder, a gentle reminder of her presence. "What's this rush, my love? You've got a story to tell, I can see it in your eyes." Alex's smile was wide, his gaze locking with hers. "The map, Desi. The one from the Fort of Lost Souls. I need it." His words were filled with anticipation. Desi feigned exasperation, rolling her eyes playfully. "It's in the cabin, in my fairy box." "But, I ask, why the sudden interest?" She stood, brushing off her apron. "Supper's ready, but I sense there's more to this than a simple meal." He rose with an energy that mirrored his earlier haste. "I'll be quick. Just need to freshen up, and then." He trailed off, a glint in his eye. "Then, we'll talk. I have a plan for this weekend involving that map." As Alex disappeared around the house, Desi prepared the table, setting out the supper she had prepared, which included fried catfish, snap beans, cornbread, and hush puppies. The aroma filled the air, but Alex's mind was elsewhere. He emerged moments later, his face now clean, but his impatience evident as he eagerly sat at the table. The map, its edges worn and frayed, lay on the table like a forgotten treasure. Desi's fingers hovered over it, gently caressing the parchment as if it held untold secrets. She stepped aside, her eyes gleaming with anticipation, as Alex unfolded the map with a practiced hand, revealing a world of mysteries. Alex's movements were swift as he produced a weathered piece of paper from his pocket, the room's silence accentuated by the rustling of the map and paper. He placed the paper alongside the map, his eyes darting back and forth as he connected the dots of some hidden puzzle. His finger traced a path to a macabre symbol, a skull and crossbones marked with the initials JL. "Desi," he whispered, his voice filled with excitement and awe, "come, see this." She obeyed, her footsteps quick and eager, and peered over his shoulder. "Look here," he said, his finger now pointing at the initials. JL. Jean Lafitte is the very same pirate whose legends we've heard. I believe he marked this spot. Alex's words hung in the air, heavy with implication. Desi's eyes, like sparkling jewels, reflected her astonishment. Her mind raced, imagining the adventures of the notorious pirate across the Gulf and Mobile and, perhaps, a path to his hidden treasure. "It could be," she whispered, her voice trembling with excitement, "it just could be him." The air in the room seemed to thicken with anticipation as Desi and Alex delved deeper into the enigma before them. The map, a relic from a bygone era, was a portal to untold stories and riches. "Do you think he hid his fortune here?" Desi's voice was barely audible, as if afraid to disturb the ancient secrets. She traced the coastline with her finger, her delicate touch as if caressing the land. A pirate's treasure buried deep within this unmarked territory. Alex's eyes narrowed, his gaze intense. "Indeed, Desi. Jean Lafitte was known for his cunning and secrecy. See how the skull's eyes seem to follow us, daring us to uncover its truth. As she leaned closer, her breath caught at the sight of the intricate map. The parchment was a work of art detailing treacherous cliffs and uncharted waters. A small peninsula darting out from what looked like the eastern shore of Mobile Bay, no more than a speck on the vast ocean, caught her attention. It was marked with a peculiar design, a crescent moon embracing a solitary star. It's not just a random mark, is it? Desi's heart quickened, and her imagination painted a vivid picture of pirate ships sailing under the cover of darkness. No, my dear, I don't believe it is. Alex's voice had a newfound gravity. Jean Lafitte was a man of symbolism. He often left clues in plain sight, hidden within his unique macabre artistry. This moon and stars are recurring motifs in his trail of plunder. He adjusted himself in the chair, leaning even closer to the map. Notice the curve of the crescent, how it mimics the shape of this hidden cove here. His finger traced the coastline, following the natural contours of the land. And the star, it aligns perfectly with this ancient tower, according to the paper's description. Desi's eyes widened at the realization. The treasure of Fort Morgan, as the legends call it. It is said to be a place of unearthly power where the line between worlds is thin. Could Lafitte hide his treasure there, using Fort Morgan to protect it? The fort was no longer the same. It had become a small settlement that Jean Lafitte frequently visited for leisure and entertainment. Alex smiled, his expression both proud and mischievous. Your mind, Desi, is as sharp as any dagger. This map is not just a guide to riches, but a key to unlocking a grand adventure. A rush of excitement flooded Desi's senses, and she could almost taste the sea's salt on her lips. An adventure, she whispered, her voice trailing off as her eyes lingered on the map. To follow in the footsteps of a pirate, to uncover a treasure that might be more than just gold and gems. The rooms seemed to shrink and expand simultaneously as their imaginations transformed the map into a living, breathing world. Desi's heart pounded in rhythm with the crashing waves, and she felt the pull of the open sea, the call of a grand quest. Alex's hand reached for Desi's, his touch sending a spark of electricity through her, igniting a fire within. Together, we shall set sail. We'll navigate these treacherous waters, decipher Lafitte's cryptic clues and claims hidden for too long. As their eyes met, their connection intensified, a bond forged in shared passion and adventure. Desi's heart raced, not just from the prospect of treasure but from the promise of the journey and the unknown pleasures that awaited them along the way. At that moment, as they stood together, the map was not just a guide but a gateway to a realm of forbidden desires and untamed fantasies. The dawn's early light crept across the sky, a soft glow that promised the arrival of a new day. Desi's heart, filled with anticipation, rose before the sun as the quiet hours of preparation began. She carefully selected an array of food, fresh bread, salted meat, and ripe fruits, and placed them delicately in a woven straw basket, ensuring each item was securely in place. 2 canteens, filled with clear, cool water, accompanied the bounty. She laid a delicate cloth on the wooden table with efficient movement. She then turned her attention to her attire, choosing garments with care. Her favorite cotton dresses, in hues of emerald and amber, were folded with precision, accompanied by silk hair ribbons and a small pouch of cosmetics. She wanted to ensure she looked her best for the journey ahead. Next, she ventured to a pile of freshly washed and dried clothes, a smile playing on her lips as she picked out Alex's clothes, sturdy shirts, worn but reliable pants, and warm long johns to ward off the cool breeze. Socks, thick and woolen, were rolled and placed on top of the pile. The morning chill whispered through the cabin as she donned her worn but comfortable coveralls, their faded fabric a testament to the many days she had spent outdoors. Her hair, a cascade of golden strands, was swiftly braided, keeping it tidy for the awaited adventure. Desi felt a sense of readiness as breakfast sizzled on the stove and bacon and eggs filled the cabin.